take a load off and grab a seat. Pull up a chair, prop up your feet, that's fine by me. Fine by me. Yeah, it's podcast time. It's podcast time.
Welcome back, everybody.
I had to send a request to you. Okay.
Yeah, I it's good.
I'll cut that off the beginning. How's everybody doing?
I
Oh,
approve this
boy.
being recorded. I approve it. It's fine.
I
It's
feel like
okay.
I pulled the screen up and I thought I was watching a fucking episode of Mythbusters. Nick down there
Oh,
at the
yeah.
bottom.
Yeah,
You do kind of
Man,
look
that
like
was-
that guy.
It
that
looks
was
just
such
like
a
it.
big compliment. Yeah, oh, Jamie Oliver. It's not Jamie Oliver, is it?
Jamie Oliver's a chef.
Jamie Oliver's a chef.
Yeah.
A high
Yeah.
quality chef.
What'd I tell you about yelling in the microphone?
What I tell you about getting on my ass?
They were like 3 minutes into this. Come
We ain't
on.
even 3 minutes. Well, how's everybody doing today?
Oh,
Got the
man.
Monday blues. Everybody's a little melancholy today, it seems like.
I know, man.
Dragging ass.
Dragging, dude.
Got a
Dragging.
case of the Mondays.
I know. Josh called me. I just woke up from a nap.
You looked mad as man. You look
Yeah.
fired up.
I was fired. You don't wake me up, man. I was fired up.
Yeah, we decided we're lucky we don't date you. But yeah, I'd hate to sleep with that guy.
Man.
5 minutes.
I said like 5 after, man. The fuck. I've had all day to get ready for this.
I've been at work. I couldn't take a nap at work. I was tired, very tired today.
When
for
you work
whatever
from
reason.
home, do you have to like log in and shit? Like they can track you?
Yeah,
Like, how's
so-
that work? I've never like worked
Yeah,
like
I mean, like it would show if I'm on or not in Teams, which is like Skype.
oh yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, I know
much.
what you're talking about. Yeah. Microsoft Teams.
Yeah, so it would show me in like green status if I was online and actually pecking around doing something, or if I'm
What
just
if you just could you like
kind of moving the mouse around,
so if they can tell if you're just and they're fucking off?
No.
So you could just like turn it on and like if you're not on camera, you could just like walk around your house and do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Oh.
we don't have our camera on all day.
What do you mean you can't take a nap?
Well, I didn't work from home today.
When I talked to you earlier, weren't you at home earlier when you were at home?
Yeah, I hadn't left the house yet.
Weren't you
That's
at
a
home when
move.
you were at home? Weren't you at home when you were at home? Speaking of Skype, I heard this guy messaged Skype social media, and he was like, it's a damn shame. And they replied, and they're like, what? And he's like, you had a 10-year head start on Zoom, and y'all still failed. Poor Skype.
Skype,
It
dude.
sucks.
I've
Poor
never
Skype.
used Skype.
We did before it switched to Teams at work.
Oh, I got you.
What do y'all think about them ball games yesterday?
Man, I was on the lines. I don't know why he didn't kick that field goal
Who
at
knows,
first.
dude?
I
I
mean,
barely even watched them. I just knew where it was going after they both started going the way I didn't want them to go.
I didn't expect the Ravens to get beat that bad.
No, I didn't either. Yeah, it was very surprising to me.
Yeah, I didn't really, like I said, I don't really have any skin in the game. Being a Dolphins fan, I was hoping that the Ravens would beat the Chiefs, but whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just glad Taylor Swift is going to the Super Bowl, baby.
Hey, man, it's all right. It's cool.
Going to the Super Bowl.
she's actually
Yeah.
playing. She's playing like the last show of her Eras tour in Japan, like the day before, and so I don't know. There's some kind of mad rush she's gonna have to make to get it back to the Super Bowl on like the day of, so she can be there.
Maybe she'll use
Well,
her
if she
Sony
goes-
teleporter.
If she goes west, then she'll be a day behind. But if she went east, then she'd be there a day early.
Yeah,
Isn't that how it works?
yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I think so.
I gotta
Yeah.
watch that reach GMT, and I have no idea what that means. Like I don't even know what that means. So you're asking the wrong guy.
No, Japan is a day ahead, pretty much.
Are they?
Of us. Yeah.
GMT is Gander Mountain Time.
It's-
Yeah.
I think it's Greenwich Median Time. I think that's what it's called.
Greenwich Mean Time.
Mean Time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same all the time, right?
Yep. Same
Greenwich.
with
Greenwich.
But I don't know like how to set it on my watch. So like my Greenwich Mean Time hand could not be the right one, right?
yeah. I mean, you said it like the rest of your.
Well, is it like what time is it compared to Central Standard Time?
Oh, you just got to look it up, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
6 hours. 6 hour difference.
Behind or ahead?
Both.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Greenwich Mean Time. It's 12:22 a.m.
Nice.
Damn, it is 6 hours.
Yeah.
You were on the fucking nose, dude.
Yeah, you were on the money with that.
Told you.
Smart. Did
I've
you
been
know that or did you make it up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, speaking of Taylor Swift, what about all
Mhm.
these people who are so mad about her being at football games?
I couldn't care less.
I
Like,
know. I don't understand.
do you know how many
These people.
new fans like? Hey, it's getting chicks into football, which is not a bad
Yeah.
thing by any means.
It says that she's generated almost like $350 million for the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
I read that. I don't doubt it.
Crazy.
I don't doubt it. I mean,
All them jerseys and shit.
I was gonna say, you know how much a jersey costs, and I bet a bunch of them chicks bought like custom jerseys,
Hoodies
put
and shit,
Swift on the
hats.
back of it, and put the number
Yeah.
89 on it or something.
Yeah, because that's one of her albums too, so it works out for both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, funny enough, they I think Delta was who it was. They changed the flight going to the Super Bowl from somewhere
Yeah.
in 1989, and then on the way back they changed it to 87, which is Kelsey's number.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't remember where the to and from was on that for Delta, but yeah, I just read that like right before
That's
I
pretty
jumped on
cool.
here.
I was reading a thing earlier. You know how the other day, Nick, whenever you sparked some controversy on social media with climate control or climate change?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
was
saw
feeling a little drama heavy that day.
you feel a little
I was
controversial.
feeling it.
Feel a
I was
little
feeling it.
controversial. Well, I seen this thing. The Red Sea has been like receding from the shoreline, like years before, like there were
Drawing
houses.
in.
Yeah, there's some places that are like a mile away from the Red Sea. Well, come to find out, there's 6,000 sinkholes in the Red Sea. So what if there isn't climate change? It's just a bunch of sinkholes sucking all this water up.
What?
You know?
Well, wait. If it's getting warmer, though, the water will be rising.
That's
Well,
what they've claimed. That's what they've claimed some of these years. Sometimes they can't decide whether the tide is going to rise or whether the tide's going to fall. They can't decide. It's every year you got to check
Well,
and see if
whole
we have
thing,
too much water or not enough. We don't know.
well, the whole thing with like global warming, if things are getting warmer, it's melting the ice caps, which is causing
Right.
things to rise. So that should be the constant, like they're constant.
Yeah, but global warming is causing the Earth's temperature to fall as well, to get colder. So that's what I'm saying. You got to check every year. You got to check because we don't know. Sometimes the temperature is going down every year, and that's because of global warming too. Wes, back to you, Josh.
I about fell asleep listening to that. Anyway, so
I
it's
have
not
no idea
sinkholes.
if you're wrong or right, to be honest.
So
I just wanna
they
know.
can't decide. They
Is it
can't decide.
sinkholes?
You got to figure it out.
Is it sinkholes or
It's
not?
not sinkholes.
Okay.
I thought you were going to try to tell me that's how the Israelites crossed the Red Sea was because of sinkholes.
No, I wasn't going
That's
nowhere.
where
with
you
that.
were going. I was like,
No.
yeah.
No, that's not where I was going. But anyway, there's some crazy shit. Like there's just sinkholes. Like they just now figured this shit out. And it's happening like every day. Like it's like they're trying to like predict, like they're trying to make a machine to predict when the next sinkhole is going to fall in.
So it just opens up and swallows a bunch of water and moves on.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like a big pond. It's like an underwater pond.
Where'd you say this was?
It's on National Geographic, I believe.
No, I mean like where
Oh,
Sea?
the Red Sea.
Red Sea.
Yeah. Yep. The Red Sea.
They did find all those chariots, the Pharaoh's chariots, though, in the Red Sea. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Did they really?
Yes. There are thousands of chariots and horse
This is
skeletons and all
interesting.
kind at the bottom of the Red Sea, all in one clear path where the Red Sea was divided.
Have they ever found the Ark?
No.
A lot of people think that, but it's in Turkey, and the
Yeah.
Turkey government will not allow anyone up there
Okay.
on Mount Sinai.
Right.
They think they found it with like airplane and satellite.
Oh, okay. Like
images.
imaging. I got you.
Yeah.
That's cool. I always wondered, like, if they like you said, they found evidence, obviously, of the stories in the Bible matching up, like with the chariots and the soldiers and other things. But I didn't know, and also the spear of destiny. That's a real thing. Like, have you ever seen the movie Constantine?
Love the movie Constantine.
You know, at the beginning, there's that spear of destiny, like that dude gets it or whatever. Well, it's supposed to be one of the spears that pierced Christ during the crucifixion, and it actually has Jesus's blood on it. So, like, over time, like, it's been like sought after. Well, during World War II, Hitler had the spear of destiny. General George S. Patton, they say it's cursed. Like, if whoever has it can't like hold that power, like it's not for one person. So whenever General Patton took the spear of destiny, like so many days later, like right after, he got in a car wreck and ended up dying in the hospital. Never got to come home. Like, you know what I mean? So just crazy stuff like that. They say there's 3 replicas made, and one of them's real, and the other 2 are just fakes in case people steal it.
I've got a spear. I don't know where it's at.
I don't remember this spear that you're talking about.
It's at the beginning of. It's a real thing. Just look up Spear
The
of Destiny.
spear of destiny.
I'm gonna put a graphic on the. Y'all see it?
Oh, it's called the
Right
Holy
there.
Lance.
Yeah.
Don't get too graphic.
It's the one that pierced Jesus' side while he was on the while he was being crucified. Gotcha.
Correct.
Huh.
That is correct.
I didn't know that this was like a thing that still existed, supposedly.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, Patton, whatever, took it back from the Nazis or whatever, and he had it in his possession. And when he was in that car wreck, and they say it's just a cursed thing. So it's in a museum.
Is it somewhere where we can actually see it?
Yeah, it's somewhere in Europe.
Where is the Spear of Destiny today?
Probably in the Vatican.
The Hofburg Treasure House. The shaft of the spear. Oh, okay. So the shaft has long disappeared.
Right. It's just the tip.
There only remains the head in 2 sections and a large nail used to connect the sections. The nail is rumored to be one of the actual nails from the true cross.
Isn't that wild?
I don't know about that. Come on. Let's not get too crazy.
Well, you got to believe, buddy.
Let's not get too wild with what this spear has on it.
Don't get me fired up.
Why would this spear have a piece of the nail that was actively holding
Well,
up?
I think maybe it's just with it. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Well, maybe. We'll see.
It was in a Roman soldier's, like, in his junk drawer at the house. He was one of the crucifying guys, and they're like, "There's a nail right there. You think that could be?" And he was like, "I bet it is." Yeah,
you can see a copy of it in Krakow. Yeah, there it is.
Ooh.
Oh, this is smart.
Fancy pants.
Look at us. Okay, so anyway,
Yeah.
Pants.
Constantine's right there. That's when they made one. But
And here's your chariot.
yeah, there's your chariots. Yep, that's them.
Dog man. I can't wait to see what this dog man tab is up there.
All right.
That's pretty cool, though.
Hot alien chick.
Look
What's
up
that one?
Look up George Patton and the Spear of Destiny. What if as soon as it opened up, it was a bunch of bullshit, some kind of crazy stuff? Like, yeah. What did George Patton? Yeah.
I feel like we should do a Mythbusters episode now that I have to get up.
We could dye Wes's beard orange, and he could be the redheaded fella.
Ugh.
Yeah. Adam Savage.
Yes.
Yeah. You look great with a red beard.
Like a fucking leprechaun.
Has it that Hitler committed suicide 3 hours after he lost possession of it?
Yeah, man. So it's just crazy stuff.
Huh.
Kelly, y'all never heard about this.
Yeah, I can't believe I haven't either.
Yeah.
He died as a result of quadriplegia sustained in a car crash.
Paralyzed him.
Huh.
Then he had a stroke or like a hemorrhage in the hospital. That
Right.
son of a bitch was crazy, man. No, he's not a son of a bitch. He's one of the greatest soldiers, I guess, ever. But he got in trouble for going into like the hospital and slapping two like soldiers around because they was spending too much time in the hospital. Like, get the fuck out of here and get your ass back out there. He said, if you can't go out there and die for it, he said, you're just a bunch of cowards. And like took his glove off and like smacked the shit out of him. He got demoted.
Damn.
Yeah, they were suffering from shell shock. They've been over there for like a year fighting the fucking Nazis. You know what I mean? Just
They're like, dog, we've been out there.
Yeah, I know. Where you been?
Yeah.
You out getting treasures of the world and shit.
In an office? Yeah, you're hunting spears and stuff.
Yeah, you're out taking.
What are you doing? Stuff? You're doing side missions.
Yeah, side quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come here and slapping us around. Anyway, that's all I got for the Red Sea. I just thought that was interesting, you know.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I never really heard much about that, to be honest, until now.
You've been what have you been deep diving on? What did you say you were deep diving on yesterday?
Well, something that I'm gonna start doing kind of weekly, I think. Obviously I'm gonna like do like a little like touch on like a conspiracy every now and then, but there's a cryptid for every state. If you don't know what a cryptid's like a chupacabra, Bigfoot.
I seen the one earlier. One actually popped up. It said cryptid state of Tennessee. Or I didn't know what the hell that was on my YouTube. I guess that's what you're talking about.
Probably so. I think I accidentally used our Find By Me YouTube to watch some videos.
It's all good. It's all good. We're a team.
But yeah, Lizard Man, stuff like that. Those are all.
Where's Lizard Man at?
Funny enough, there's one in Kentucky.
What?
All right.
That he goes up and down the Ohio River supposedly, and he gets the first lizard man to be seen in Kentucky was in 1878.
Yeah,
and it's said to be he was about 6'5", and in 1878 they said they caught him, but that was the end of it. Like they didn't say anything. Like there was no other records other than they caught it.
We got him. Y'all can forget about it now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Story's over.
Do you think he's still alive somewhere, or did he die?
Well, there's several dates that like they kind of mentioned that he was seen again, but the most recent one was 1975. And the dude says he saw a lizard, but he said he was like 15 foot tall.
Damn.
So either this thing grew or this guy's embellishing the truth a little bit, you know. But the biggest
don't
one,
we all?
The one,
Yeah.
the one that's closest to us is actually in Land Between the Lakes, and like in cryptology or cryptid zoology, whatever you want to call it, they call these things dogmen, but like you could also just call it a werewolf.
Yeah.
Too. It's pretty much the same thing. I know I've mentioned dogmen before on here before. It's pretty much
actually. I put a name in the chat that I was thinking they'd call it.
What's that?
Look in the chat. I think that's the name of the one over Western Kentucky.
It'll be a pussy savage.
Yeah. Big hairy son bitch. All right, go ahead.
But
couldn't help myself.
But yeah, so I guess the difference between a werewolf actually, you know, somebody turns into a werewolf. But this one, the one in Land Between the Lakes goes also back to the 1800s for the first sightings. And it was also known, like, whenever settlers would come into the Land Between the Lakes area, the Indians that were already there would always warn the settlers of a dogman. And
they're like, man, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Shit. And then, like,
we got guns.
There's several stories of them settlers getting fucked up by this thing. So
that's pretty cool. I like that. I like to hear that.
But whenever a lot of the settlers like that eventually met like the shaman and stuff from some of these Indian tribes were convinced that this dog man was actually a skinwalker, like a shaman from one of these Indian tribes. That
do y'all think skinwalkers are real? Like, that shit's real?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I don't know.
It has a chance to be real.
I do think that vampires used to exist for real. Like, I think that
you don't think they're around anymore.
I don't think they're around anymore. I think that because I think that they'd be seen. I think we'd know more about it. I think there's just too much news travels too fast now.
There's the whole point of them though is to, and vampires can supposedly glamour people like to where they'll forget about you.
Ooh, see,
So you pretty
You should really watch. You should really watch Twilight a little bit more, Josh.
Yeah, I like
Before
the True
you
Blood
start
vampires
coming
better.
out with these crazy conspiracies, I think you should watch some documentaries like
these
Twilight.
wild accusations that you don't
Yeah.
believe. Yeah, well, I don't know.
No,
I do
don't
think
know.
they used to exist.
You could be right. Hell, what do I know?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. None of us know because I've never seen one. You know, that I
I
know
don't know
of.
that I'll ever see one. I'm not gonna ever be that person that's like goes out in the woods and looks for Bigfoot. I'll just wait for
Nah.
somebody else to figure that out.
I'm with you.
Y'all remember that movie Strange Wilderness?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that movie.
They were trying to shoot the documentary, and they got all those guns somehow, and like Bigfoot comes out of the cave. He comes out of the cave.
He's like, who?
What?
Yeah,
What? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
He's like, who? He just like
I forgot about
like,
that. That's funny.
look at his outfit.
Yeah, what we got going on here?
We might get banned on YouTube for this.
Do you got like some other appointment after this?
No, I got a murder mystery party this weekend, and my character is a 1920s director, and like half of my costume came in the mail today. So I've been just really excited about this beret and this ascot.
You look like you could definitely direct something in that. I don't know if it'd be anything anybody want to watch, but
Oh, I was going to show y'all too. I'll share my screen real quick.
yeah, let's see it.
I'll direct a Dogman documentary for sure.
This is going to be like the newest drawing. I don't remember what year this one's from, but this is the drawing of the Dogman.
Jeez, they couldn't done better than that.
I know. Beast of the land between the lakes. That's what you get for Kentucky. That's all you
I like that one right there. It looks tough. I'm gonna get a shirt made with that. No, right there, that one. Yeah. Give me look at that necklace on that thing.
I can see you having a blanket.
100%.
Yeah.
That's me, dude. I'm gonna get that whole thing on my back.
Why are his arms so long?
They always make a werewolf kind of fucked up looking, you know, just kind of real wonky looking.
Yeah,
like
why is it gotta be so lanky like that?
It's like their upper body's enormous with like my legs underneath it. Like, look at that thing. Yeah, that's wild. I always used to be scared of.
That's a bunch of furries.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Be scared of that movie Planet of the Apes. I always thought them suckers was scary.
Planet of the Apes. You talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
I just seen that one that was like an ape there, and it's like the movie Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I know.
Scary shit.
You know what a B-52 stealth bomber is?
Yeah. A B-52 stealth bomber?
Nick, do you know what a B-52 stealth bomber is?
I mean, if you're talking about something else, then no. But if you're talking about the plane, then yes. But if you're being cryptic right now, then I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I was being straight up. I was making sure we still remembered the lesson we learned a few weeks
ago. Yeah, jumping around. Yeah, that's true. We do tend to wonder. We got 3 people that can't stay on task trying to have a conversation over the World Wide Web.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this Dogman massacre, that video that I just saw.
Yeah, I know. I hadn't seen that one yet. I don't know where that's cryptid spot storage, creatures and horror story. What the hell? Cryptid spot.
What was growing up, like when you were a kid, like what was the biggest like made up make-believe creature that you were scared of?
My dad.
Because you never seen him?
He doesn't exist.
He exists.
That's
the whole reason I want to do this podcast. So one day we can get famous enough and wealthy and like rich and famous enough that maybe he'll come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, and ask for money.
Like that Tiger Woods and his daddy, like on Waterboy. Whenever his dad comes back.
It's me! Roberto!
That's my whole venture for this podcast.
Yeah.
It's all for Nick. We're doing it all for Nick. That's going to be our first shirt. It's going to just have our logo on the front and just the back. It's all for Nick.
Are you Nick's dad? And then just put Josh's phone number at the bottom.
The thing that I was scared of is I don't know if it's a made up thing, but off of Mortal Kombat, that son of a bitch with like the four arms.
Goro.
Oh boy.
I was scared to death of that.
Goro, that thing was. Oof.
Dude, I used to have nightmares that motherfucker just grabbed me up and breaking me in half and shit.
I was always probably scared of werewolves.
Werewolves?
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing to be scared of.
I guess they could be real. Who knows?
They could be. We never know. People, they change.
Still don't like swimming in the lake to this day. I think there's
I don't
something
like the
big
lake.
down there that's gonna get me.
There might be. I
Yeah.
just think the water's dirty. It's gross.
You talking about Barren River Lake or
Yeah.
Any lake. Any lake.
I was going to
Anywhere that's like more than 10 foot deep, I'm like, oh, well, especially if
Yeah.
you can't see the bottom.
See the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
I was gonna say I've known people that have like had to dive into Barren River Lake or whatever, like search for bodies, search for whatever, just rescue crews do routine sweeps of the bottom of that lake or whatever. And they said there's catfish in there that are just whenever I was a kid, this old man said there's catfish under there as big as a VW microbus.
Yeah. That's a big catfish.
It's exact words he said to me. I was like, all right, well,
that's a whale, dude.
I was like, I don't think that's a catfish anymore. But
yeah, I don't like that. Like whenever you jump in the lake and like the top of the water's warm and you hit that cold spot, with your feet or whatever, like, oh, there's some shit, swimming around my feet, and I know it.
I shouldn't be this cold.
No, it's weird. It's stirring the water up and stuff. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I like swimming pools. Swimming pools are nice.
I don't even really care to swim.
Swimming pools are nice, Josh, and I think that's something we can all agree on. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Oh shit!
What a so you learned yours from a video game, Nick. Where did you say so just in general swimming in a lake? It's not anything specific.
I think most people are just born with that.
Just scared of the lake. Just scared of what might be there.
Yeah.
I had to fix my leg. Sorry.
I don't remember anyone ever telling me that there's anything down there. I just feel it.
You have like a natural
in my DNA. Yeah. I just know. Yeah.
Shit definitely passes down. Maybe you had somebody in your family drown, you know what I mean, or something, or get attacked, like way down in the past. In that little
in my past lives?
No, like in your ancestry.
I think it's one of my reincarnated selves.
Yeah. I think I was an old black man in a life before. You know that?
Okay.
You should be a lot cooler.
That's why I'm so cool. The fucking music I like, the swag I got, the style.
You think you'd be cooler, but
I mean,
whack.
Sheesh.
What?
I'm telling you what.
You might be Pakistani.
That's the only reason that you think that?
No, there's a lot of reasons.
I can think of one that's not a reason.
You might be Pakistani or something, but
Pakistani, Middle Eastern,
African. Come on.
I do like gold a lot. I could be Persian, maybe Persian. I love gold jewelry.
Yeah.
You'd have been a slave.
I definitely was not a black guy in my former life. I was probably like a rabbit or something in my former life.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe a rabbi with that beard.
Yeah, could.
Yeah.
Hey, do y'all have any like tics, like nervous tics or anything?
Like Parkinson's?
No. You could have a tic without it being Parkinson's or Tourette's.
Like just me sitting here like and just having like a fucking spasm and shit?
No,
so what you're talking about?
So I don't do it that much anymore, but like
a
growing up,
neurological disruption.
Like if anything touched my wrist or if anything touched my neck, I would have to like scratch 3 times and scratch 3 times. I don't do it that much anymore, but yeah, used to do that all the time.
I don't think I have any. No, not that I.
Well, in high school, I had a buddy in high school. He always used to do this with his cheek.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's I can't do it.
Yeah, it's like a thing. Yeah.
And
don't do like a blowjob.
Oh yeah, I like rub like the back of my neck. Like if I'm like nervous and shit, like I'll like rub the back of my neck and shit. Like I'll grab like certain areas like my neck and face. But I don't know if that's just like a tic.
It used to be real bad, but if I rubbed my arm against like the wall, then I would have to rub my left arm against the wall, and then I would have to like maybe do it 2 more times with this arm and then 2 more times with this arm, and then like it would have to be an even amount, or else my aura would feel unbalanced.
I think that's OCD. That's not really like a nervous thing.
That's a little touch of OCD, probably.
Oh,
That's a little touch of something.
Yeah, I don't get it much anymore. I think the alcohol killed that. The alcoholism killed that.
Yeah,
that's what happened to mine too.
Yeah. Yeah, your body said there's much more important things to focus on.
Christy told me the other day.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
we're sending all the focus to the liver right now as much as we can.
Yeah, just to get you through.
Yeah.
Speaking of drinking, we were talking the other day, and Christy said we made a deal. If I make it to 70, I can start drinking again. So that's my goal. I'm just going to try to get to 70. So I can just start drinking again. Just be, once you hit 70, who gives a fuck anyway, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't really go much off the deep end at that point.
I've got an 80-year-old great uncle that has 2 black eyes right now because he got blacked out drunk and failed last week.
That's your DNA.
Uncle Ronnie. Got to hitting the model.
Damn. Look at hit back.
Yeah. Model hit back.
Did he get into a fight or anything? Does he remember anything?
No, he just failed.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I fell in the bathroom the other day, man, and I can only imagine how bad it's going to be the older I get. Like, just falling all the fucking time. Like, it'll probably get to a point to where I'm just using, like, a hover round, I'm guessing,
Boy.
Did you have a hard fall
in the bathroom? Yeah, dude. It was bad. Like, I slipped on the rug, like, with my prosthetic foot, and, like, I couldn't, like, grip. And I went to, like, catch myself with my right leg. And I was just trying not to, like, how small my bathroom is, like, try to break everything. So I just fell straight down my ass bone, dude. I hit so hard that my ear hurt.
You got a big ass bruise on your butt now?
My lower back was hurt. My tailbone hurt for a couple days.
Mm.
I'd love to check that out. Why don't you bend over and let us see?
Yeah, pop it out there, Josh.
You probably get away with it on Twitter or Reddit, but I don't know about YouTube.
Yeah.
Let us see.
You can put anything on Twitter or Reddit. They don't give a shit.
Josh said he's going to do the Dr. Phil haircut.
No, I'm going to do a skull. That's what I said. I'm going to leave my hair long, and I'm going to cut the top bald and just leave like my hat line and down. So it looks like I got hair when I wear a hat. When I take my hat off, it's just a bald head.
I hope you do. That would be the funniest Thanksgiving dinner ever if you came up and like everybody's like bow your head and you're like
yeah, dude, that'd be hilarious. I'm gonna do it. I'm wait till it warms up a little bit though to cut the top. I'm gonna let it keep growing.
All right. How long's it been growing?
I got it cut last February. It's almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yep. It's pretty long.
What's y'all's favorite gas station food?
Favorite gas station food?
Man, I like them daggum pizza rolls from Minute Mart, but now Minute Mart's a Casey and they ain't got none. So I'm pretty upset about it, Wes. Thanks for bringing it up.
That's my favorite too.
I like those tornadoes. Those things like on little rollers. They're like chicken, cheese, or whatever, or spicy ranch. Those things are good.
There's a place next to me that's got like buffalo chicken rollers, and it's almost like they rarely have them, but when they do, they're
pristine. You can eat 6 of them though, like 2 for $8.
What'd you say?
There's a place in Bowling Green that has chicken on a stick, and it's like 12 inches of chicken on a stick. And we got that thing, and we realized it was one big piece of chicken, and we were like, "What's going on here? There ain't no way."
What was it like a chicken nugget consistency, or?
I mean, it was kind of like a chicken strip,
like chicken breast. That's cool.
Yeah, like chicken breast, but it was way too long to be like from nature. I don't know. I don't know what these Pakistanis are doing.
I was gonna say I don't think that's from nature. I was gonna say I don't even think that our regular chickens or whatever are from nature anymore.
I think it's they can make a chicken now without a breastbone. You know what I mean?
What?
They can make chickens now, genetically make chickens without breastbones, so they get more meat, get more breast meat.
Oh, okay. That was going to be my follow-up question was, what's the point of that? But,
yes, they get more meat, so it's not as much trouble processing.
But what are these? How do these chickens walk around.
They're gonna have chickens without
just-
skeletons here in about 10 years. They
Yeah,
don't know
Jesus
no bones.
Christ. Chicken.
They just live, I guess, like in a thing.
All cartilage, baby.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Did I make that up, or is it true?
I don't know. I think you've made this up.
Sounds right. Me lying.
I don't see. Okay, no, here we go. Well, this is
You just lying to yourself. That's no big deal.
This is
That's
in
okay.
2013. It says there's in some amount of years we'll be growing chickens without bones.
Okay, so maybe it's the future. I'm guessing.
Yeah, that was in 2013, so it was 11 years ago or whatever. But like, it doesn't really give me anything.
Now, is that like Greta Thunberg's time frame? Because
Yeah.
back to climate change, you know,
Is
every
she even
5
like
years, the world's
relevant?
screwed.
Do people even
I
still talk
think-
about her?
In the community, in the climate change community, I think so. But if you ain't paying close attention, I think she probably still goes to like the WEF, the World Economic Forum meetings. Probably she's like, "You should be ashamed."
I would say I've seen her recently, but it's I don't remember what it was for. Like,
Shame.
yeah,
A lot of people think she has fetal alcohol syndrome.
Really?
Yeah, because she has like the face.
Yeah,
She does. She
Oh,
does like she has
you
some
know.
kind of syndrome, like a syndrome.
I guess so.
Yeah.
kind of like
She's
heat,
a syndrome.
like the,
She hasn't aged a bit since she's been out. Like she still looks the same. Like
yeah.
Y'all
wasn't
know
she
that
like a
kid
child?
Ryan?
I'll say she's only
Y'all know that
4'11". She's 21.
She's 21.
Y'all know that kid Ryan that does the YouTube unboxing videos? Like huge YouTube star,
Yeah.
little kid.
Mm.
He's been around for like 10 years and hasn't aged at all. They think that his parents are like putting growth stoppers,
Hormone
like
blockers.
feed him growth to keep his brand
Revenue.
and image. Yeah.
Golly. That's
Yeah,
how
I
much
mean,
money has he made? He's like the number one like YouTube
Oh.
channel for money there is.
One year he made like $24 million in 1 year.
Like how many millions do you need?
He's been 8 years old for 10 years.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He does look the same.
Yeah.
He really does.
Ryan's World.
It's gonna
Something
be
like
one
that.
of those Gypsy Rose situations here in a couple years. He's gonna fucking
gonna
snap
find
and kill both of them.
They're gonna find. Yeah, they took
I've
all his
heard of
money.
that guy. Right? Did you say Ryan's what?
Ryan's World, I think, is his
Ryan's World.
brand.
I've heard of that.
I remember the show Bobby's World, the cartoon when we were growing
Oh,
up. How I loved that fucking
Love
show,
that
man.
show, man.
What was that
Man.
about?
It was this little dude, like a toddler named Bobby, and he had this tricycle, a big wheel tricycle, and he he did like little adventures and stuff. But it was Howie Mandel was the voice of Bobby.
Yeah. Used to come
Like-
on after like Life with Louie.
Yeah, Life with Louie, dude. Memory unlocked. Holy crap! Y'all ever watch
that show?
Bozo the Clown on Saturdays on WGN?
I don't know about
I
Bozo.
don't like clowns.
That's some poor cable shit. What
that's like
about
Trailer Park stuff.
what about
Antenna.
Monsters? What about Monsters?
I never watched
Eye
Oh
Monsters.
boy, God, that was
Nickelodeon.
disgusting.
Did y'all ever collect Pogs?
Not really. I had
remember
some,
Pogs.
but I didn't.
I was big into Pogs. I never
That
knew what
garbage.
the purpose of them were.
What about Garbage
I
Pail
don't know
Kids?
either.
Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch Dolls were big. I remember those. My
Oh,
sister had
were
a bunch
they?
of those.
Were they?
My
God,
sister had a bunch of them.
She got them all secondhand.
Oh, that's the only thing I spent money on. We had all sorts of shit. We had all sorts of junk.
Your parents' retirement plan?
Yeah, that's why I got
Was-
bad impulse control now.
Yeah, they're like, all right, listen, Beanie Babies. We're
Yeah.
gonna make a fortune.
No, they were like,
bye.
wait a minute. They were like, wait a minute. Let's not set good goals that we can work towards and like have something of some value. Let's go ahead and just feed this itch right now and buy this fucking toy and
Yeah.
not have shit to show for it.
Yeah.
You know,
You
So
know,
then I
have
started.
so many Beanie Babies in my house.
I never got into those.
I did it like my mom was super into it, and I guess I was young, so we kind of did it together. But it was cool collecting them at the time. I mean, I was like what, 8, 7, 8, something like that. So
It was fun while we were doing it. I probably had 20.
20.
I got way more than that, dude. I got totes full of them things.
I remember I had one. It was a puffin, like a fish, like not a fish, a bird, a puffin bird. It was like a little black and white, like a toucan looking thing, and its name was Puffy or Puffer or some shit. That's the only thing I remember, like about Beanie Babies.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I had that
Puffin.
one.
It
Yeah.
was a puffin. Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Man.
couple on divorce court that had to. The judge had to split up their Beanie Baby collection.
They have a Princess Diana, a purple one.
What?
Yeah, the Princess Diamonds
Hey,
are supposedly expensive.
you talking about the Spear of Destiny? I mean, that's the equivalent right there.
That's the Holy Grail. Yep, that's it, dude.
Oh man!
Look at it, $2,000.
I should have kept
Oh,
that.
dang!
I fucked up.
Oh, these are errors probably. No telling what kind of error this $2,000 one. Let's see what we got here.
Y'all are collectible guys, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I
Oh
love
yeah, I mean,
collectibles.
I'm sitting here twiddling with this watch while I have a watch on right now. Like I love collecting shit.
I done got Wes on the fucking watches bad.
Yeah, I'm
He's
back.
done bought
Dang!
eight watches in the past 2 months.
I think I've got 6 now, 5 or 6.
You think Puffy burned up in the trailer fire?
Oh yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. He's
He give me
gone.
iguana.
Read description. Where's the
It's right there. It ain't.
No errors. It's just rare with the tags on it.
Oh, this ain't rare. I got one of these at the house. If it ain't got no, for sure. Y'all want $2,000 for this thing? I'll get you one.
Yeah, sell yours for $1,500 and put it back on the podcast. We need some new sound equipment.
Yeah, we need some lights too.
Yeah.
Anybody
my
want to send
kids-
us some money?
My kids convinced me to open up one of my 20-year-old model cars that's been in a box since '94.
Mm.
I guess it'd be 2004.
Hey, it got
But-
retired on my birthday, November 3rd.
These are like there's like the errors are like extra space between letters and stuff. Like I'll never be able to look at
How
mine.
the
And,
hell do they know that?
yeah, for real.
It just looks funny. It just got to look a little funny.
They were super popular, man. I remember that everybody was about them suckers.
Mm-hmm.
They were like in McDonald's Happy Meals for a little while.
Yep.
All sorts of
Dude,
stuff.
they come back every couple of years. McDonald's still puts out a Beanie Baby or two.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen them still do them every now and then, but I haven't seen one like on a shelf anywhere in a long time.
You want to talk about conspiracy? McDonald's crashing the Beanie Baby market. What the fuck's up with
That's
that?
what they did it. They did it.
Flooding the market.
Flooding it. Too many
Flooding
Beanie
the market.
Babies. Like baseball cards, man. Like I've got a shit ton of like old baseball cards. They just ain't worth nothing right now.
I was gonna say my dad's got a bunch of them too. That's something
I've got Mickey Mantle. I've got some like good ones that were like my grandfathers, but
Man, I went to an antique store. I went to an antique store with a buddy, and I love the Braves. And
Yeah.
I found an Andrew Jones and a Chipper Jones.
Andrew
And
Jones
I
underrated.
set them to the side. I was like, man, that's awesome. I set them to the side, and I kept looking. And I looked over, and my buddy was at the cash register and bought them.
Damn.
Like, I found them and set them to the side. I was like, what are you doing? I'm buying these cards.
Who needs enemies when you got friends like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
What if he gives them to you down the road, like 5 years from now, like you're like in like at like a party or like a Christmas get together? He's like, "Hey Nick, remember them cards from 15
Well, I'll
years
take these
ago?"
words back. But as of right now, dead. Dead to me.
Dead.
DED dead.
Dead.
Tell Princess Diana I said hi.
She was killed by her own people, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think
Secret
so.
Service.
I've got a People magazine, actually, speaking of collectibles, of the whenever she died, like the cover and all that shit, like a special edition. It's all in
Mhm.
plastic. It's probably worth something, I'd say, to somebody. But people that are about them royals are crazy.
Oh yeah.
They get up at like 2 a.m. and watch their weddings and funerals and shit.
Didn't we win a war over that?
Yeah, I ain't cared about that shit since 1776. You know what I mean?
How long y'all figure this new guy's gonna last? What's his name? Prince or King Charles? Is that him?
Nah, I don't know. I know that we've had to bail them out like several times whenever their economy's fucked. You
Well,
know what
yeah,
I
but
mean?
I'm saying like that dude, like obviously the queen was old, and this guy
Right.
is super old too. Like, how much
Yeah.
longer can he last?
Was
that
it
her
what's
son?
no, it's her husband, right?
They're all related.
No, you're right. That's her son. It was
Yeah, I was
Prince
gonna say-
Charles, now he's king.
yeah.
So the one that'll take over now after he dies will be William, the one that's
Yeah.
married to whatever, Kate Middleton.
He was on the Epstein flight logs.
Yeah.
He might have been on the list that got released last
I think he
couple
was.
weeks ago.
One of them was King Charles was for sure.
Look up the Epstein list and let's go through it.
Let's do that.
All right.
Pull it up. Let's see it.
I'm working on it. Relax.
Boy, that Cat Williams episode of
Shay
Shay
Shay.
Shay.
I've never watched it. Is it good? All of it? I've seen clips.
I've only seen clips of it, but
I've watched the whole thing. He kind of, I don't know. I love Cat Williams, and I think he was probably on point with all the things he said. I think he just did it because he was getting a little bit of
attention.
He wanted attention. Like I hadn't talked to Cat Williams to anybody in a long time.
No.
So,
Boy, but his ticket sales have skyrocketed since.
Oh yeah, he's selling out arenas now. I mean, you can't even get tickets.
He's back, baby.
Back. Okay,
so there's my man.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not. This is just the first one I popped through. So we got Ghislaine, Prince Andrew,
David Copperfield.
David Copperfield.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the magician. Yep.
He couldn't make this list disappear, could he?
John Connolly,
Alan Dershowitz, man, LDC,
Leonardo, no,
not LDC.
Al Gore, the guy who created the internet.
Stephen Hawking still blows my
Al
mind.
Gore also created climate change. Here we are back again, baby.
Kevin Spacey, I love Kevin Spacey.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson had his own little condo over there.
He probably had his own wing.
Naomi Campbell, Heidi Klum,
Kevin Spacey. Yeah, we get that one. George Lucas, come on, George.
Bianca Jagger.
I know Jean-Luc Brunel. He died of an apparent suicide while awaiting trial.
Cameron Diaz.
It's just hard to imagine.
Bianca Jagger, like Mick Jagger's Bianca?
Yeah, it's his wife. Yeah.
Oh, wife. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. He's best friends, well, not best friends, but really good friends with Michael Jackson, so that makes sense. I don't know those other ones. Ron Eppinger, sex trafficker. That's not good.
Yeah.
He was definitely
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I think this is just a flight log, so this isn't the client list.
Oh no! Just because there's somebody you like on there, Nick, don't mean you can change your rules. Hell no, they still did it. I like LDC too, but I ain't gonna quit watching his movies because this list.
Yeah, I ain't going to bat for him.
Yeah.
What
if you went down there and it said West Willoughby?
I was like, that must have been a wild weekend. I don't remember.
And no, he was a victim.
I want to know
on the
what the
victims
hell.
list.
I don't know what the hell Stephen Hawking was doing there.
Man, I'd love to. I'd have rode over there with Steven and just been like, "All right, buddy,
Jeez.
I'm gonna watch."
Yeah.
Could you imagine just watching those midgets do complicated?
Would you say
Do
midget?
complicated math
Midgets?
problems? You
What
never
midget?
heard that? They said
Uh-uh.
that Stephen Hawking liked to watch naked midgets do complicated math problems on
Dude.
blackboards, but the problems were a little bit too high for them, so they would like have to reach and jump and stuff to try to solve them.
Jeez.
That's what Hawking was into.
That's wild.
Who's this guy here?
This is the dude that Nick mentioned. Jean-Luc Brunel.
He's a French modeling agent
Died by
found dead in his
suicide
prison cell.
at 75.
Damn.
Why would you kill yourself?
He'd only been drinking again for 5 years.
See, that's what you're really afraid of. You're afraid of hitting the bottle and getting involved with a sex trafficking scheme. Just be like,
who knows
I'm
what
too
70-year-old Josh is capable of when he gets back on the sauce.
I've come too far. I can't back out now.
I can't imagine the confidence I'm going to have at 70. Jeez.
I can't wait for that conversation when you're 69 and 364 days old. It's like, what we doing tomorrow? Vegas, baby. Yeah, Vegas.
Vegas. Tunica. We're going to Tunica.
Tunica.
All right, that's a whole. Who knows what that?
I'm gonna put all my Beanie Babies on black on the roulette table.
Yes, right. That's right. I think that whole with that flight list, so that doesn't mean necessarily that they did bad shit, right?
Yeah.
That just means that he used their plane, or they used his plane.
I got you.
I think the way I understood it too.
I just don't how is this dude in such high circles? You know what I mean? He was there was nothing special about him really. He was a smart dude.
Well, he was a hedge fund manager too.
Epstein?
He was a big stock guy.
Him and his dad both were in the Mossad, man. They're government plants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Smart.
The CIA, FBI used him to get dirt on people.
Yeah. Him and his dad both are heavily linked to the Mossad, which is
he's a scapegoat.
Israel's.
That's what I look like an Israeli soldier, kind of a little bit.
Nah, French, a French World War I soldier.
French soldier, maybe.
Well, the Israeli soldiers wear hats like this. I feel,
dude, you could pull. Hey, have you ever seen All Quiet on the Western Front?
No.
You look just like that dude that plays in that. Doesn't he, Wes? He looks like that dude.
Yeah.
He could put some fucking mud all over his teeth and shit. He looked just like that guy. I swear you would.
I just
watched that here recently.
That's a great movie.
On the Western Front.
It's a good one.
I got a murder mystery coming up in 2 weeks.
I see that.
I'm coming to that.
Yeah.
I might come to the Sunday show.
Yeah. The Sunday show is $16 with
dessert.
And it comes with dessert.
That's cool.
Dessert. I'm playing the female head chef of this mansion. My name's Minerva.
Minerva?
Yep.
Who's catering it?
The Brickyard, most likely.
Okay.
They always do it because they have I didn't see anything about there being an open bar, but they have their liquor license. They usually do it so that they can serve alcohol too.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time I went there or came up there, I got a couple drinks.
You brought me a drinky poo backstage, I believe.
Probably. That sounds like something.
Yeah. You brought me a little drinky poo.
I was trying to find a picture of that damn French soldier, but I can't find a good one. He looks just like him.
I bet he's a handsome son of a bitch too.
He's all right.
Was he friends with John Locke Brunel?
Was he friends with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
He'd probably be dead if he was.
I think if Jean-Claude Van Damme had a van, it'd be Jean-Claude's damn van. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. He is highly involved with Volvo.
He is. Have you seen that commercial of him doing the splits?
Oh yeah.
Badass.
Oh yeah. I could watch that.
It gets me fired up. Because I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. Well,
I feel like it'd be easier with just 2/3 of the appendages.
1/3. Dude, my nub's only this long.
Cool.
It's barely long enough to get a prosthetic on it. They thought they'd have to go all the way up to the hip. Can you imagine if I didn't have like a hip socket with a leg that went into it?
Would it stay on better than the one you got now?
No, it'd be worse. It'd be more painful too.
I bet on a hot day your sack hangs a little lower than that thing.
Dude, on a hot day my sack gets caught up in it when I put it on. I can't tell you how many times I've sit on my nuts.
Tuck it into the sleeve.
Dude, that hurts so bad.
I'm just gonna tuck these things in.
Or I'll move on the couch, the kids will dude, we were taking pictures, family pictures last fall, and my son, we were sitting on a park bench, taking pictures, and my son sat down and rammed my left leg, and it pinched my nut sack, and dude, my stomach started hurting so fucking badly, I'm gonna fucking throw up. He's like, "What's wrong with you, Dad? What's wrong, man?" I was like, "You shut the fuck up." Nuts, you didn't know you hit me in the nuts. Incognito hit me in the nuts. Like a little ninja.
Incognito.
Well, anybody got anything else? We're
I
gonna
don't
wrap this
think
one
so.
up.
Yeah, let's say wrap this one up. I think I don't.
Tie a bow on it.
An ascot on that bitch called a day.
Well, this has been another episode of Fine by Me. Thanks for listening, watching, like, subscribe, share.
Thank you,
Ooh,
guys.
thanks, Sunshine.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Have a good one.
Fine by me.
Take a load off and grab a seat. Pull up a chair, prop up your feet. That's fine by me. Fine by me. Yeah. It's podcast time.